Alright, right before the start of this year encounter, I just want to ask y'all a question. Because apparently, I'm not the only one who gets hungry immediately after they get done pooping. Yes, I read the comments. Yes, and I'm glad to know that I'm not just one person that's, I would say suffering, but going through that ailment, I should say. But back to what I was about to tell y'all though. I just got done doing laundry, and for the past 3 days, I was like, man, where my chapstick at? 'Cause I bought it in the house, I know I did, but I can't find it. Went to my car, searched the seats of my car, couldn't find my chapstick. So then I do laundry, and I hear my dryer making a very concrete noise. And I'm like, I know not. Because I checked all my pants and my shorts. Didn't feel anything. So sure enough, got my clothes out the dryer, shook my clothes, out come the chapstick. I'm like, alright, let me see if I can still use it. I open it, straight liquid. Straight You know when you open a bottle of ketchup that's been sitting on top of your refrigerator for about a good week or so? Yeah, and you squirt the ketchup on your fries, but it's just ketchup water, if not ketchup juice. Yeah, that's what I went through. So I'm kind of upset, but I was a smart cookie, and I actually bought a 3-pack of chapstick before I realized I needed some more. So, there's that. Yeah, I know people, a bit of a rant, but I had to get it out my system. Plus, you all enjoy my antics, apparently. Anyway, welcome back to this here game. And the pregame lobby screen, yes, I'm playing with Lone Wolf turned on. Why? Because you see, folks, it was a choice between this or Valley. You said that one more time. It was a choice between this or Valley. And I've been showing you all a decent amount of Valley replays recently, and I don't want, my replays to get stale. And I want to say, y'all just seen an encounter where I said a guy told me to turn on teams on Valley and have fun. And I did. And I want to say the name of that video was Thinking is Fun or something like that. I know the word thinking is in the title. So I didn't want to bring y'all Valley like 3 times in a week. You know what I'm saying? So here we are in Forest. And as we all know, Forest is an obscenely boring map, if not full of hostile trees. So I said, you know what, bro? Let me deploy the Anti-Boredom mechanic and turn on teams and see what happens. About a minute 20 passes, and yes, I know you heard the time safe go off, and me hovering over that comm station up there, that's me telling you all there's a team up there. Because look, yeah, they moved it to pretty much near the top of the map, and as an added benefit, near an exit. So I know for a fact that there's going to be a team, if not a person minimum, going for that airdrop. Because think about it. If you put an airdrop near an exit, you know where it's going to land. So what are you going to do? Go near the exit and sit there. And just wait and see if anyone is already there. So as soon as it lands, you pick it up and you leave. That's the simple level 1 tip of the iceberg way of thinking. And I'm not going to go into level 5 and level 7 because, well, that's my entire channel. Or at least, that's what I tell myself. So, yes, a team is up there, if not a person is up there. And I know you heard a time safe go off, but like I said, that was a minute 20 ago. Or now, around about a minute 40 ago. People, no one's there right now. Nobody's there. And you see, I'm pretty much halfway up the map of Forest, and nothing's happened to me. Didn't fire once, didn't get shot once, I still got all my body armor, didn't even see anybody. Nothing. Pretty much just run straight up the middle, like it's that one TV episode from, Arthur. Guys, I'ma say it, I miss PBS kids. I do. And I said this in a video on my second channel, but the problem with today's kids is that they watch cartoons on YouTube and not on TV. That's what today's problem is. So 26 seconds later, we made it to roughly the top of the map, and you see I'm looking to my left thinking they're going to run from that comm station in that barn to the left, to the west, for that airdrop, and you see a comm station was hit. Now you see I'm looking. I'm like, where are they at? Or maybe one guy's up here and the other two are in the barn. Nope. There's a person. You all probably don't see him, but I do. He ran right up there. Now look, this is teams. When you see a person, it's not a person, it's a team. So I saw a person, and I'm like, where's the team? You see, I'm looking back at the barn, and I'm like, where are your accomplices at? So I'm pretty sure all three of y'all sweaty ass men have been hiding in that barn for like the past 10 damn minutes. It would not surprise me. 2 minutes go by, and wait for it. There goes one airdrop carrier, and pretty soon, it's gonna be two. There you go. Folks, this was not a hard read. It really wasn't, but I cut out this part because it wasn't kind of irrelevant. Someone hit the detector. Yeah, you know, the thing that was at the bottom of the map where I spawned at. Yeah, someone's down there. I kind of was thinking to go down there too, but, no. What I should have done is run straight for this airdrop, like how I said I would, and just, you know, be in the area. Granted, it's 3 people. Granted, but they all sat in the barn, assumingly, sat in the barn with pistols, as you hear, and I get a clean shot at this guy, and I miss. I aimed too far above his head. Too far. And there goes the detector once again. Folks, those 3 people, as I'm getting somewhat return fire, those 3 people all leave out of here scot-free. All 3 of them. Folks, if I can't show you what a low experience lobby is, I don't know what to tell you. I simply don't know. I said this in a shootout previously. People do, I don't want to say dumb, because that's too hard of a word. People do, how can I say this, low-level experience strategies and think that they work because no one has shown them otherwise. You know that one episode on Family Guy where Peter says, "Hey Brian, check it out. I made a water slide down the stairs." And Brian doesn't say anything, and Peter jumps down the stairs and like breaks like 17 bones, and he's crying in pain, and Brian is like, "I'm not going to take you to the hospital because you won't know any better." See? These people didn't know any better. They think that, oh yeah, we can do that next match. No, you can't. All it takes is about 2 people with more than 30 brain cells, and your plan goes right down the drain. And that, people, is how you evolve. Think of a plan, see if it works, it don't work, or just a plan. That's how it works. I had a plan of getting headshots on people when I first started YouTube. And then I kept getting actually shot by people who know how to shoot in the game. Therefore, I had to play shootouts to learn how to shoot. Plan, fail, evolve, plan, fail, or execute and evolve. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.